morning, everybody. Welcome back to Baguio City, Philippines Health and Wellness YouTube channel. My name is Alan Med. I'm the originator of the channel, and I know nobody has ever seen me before, so this is a great opportunity. I'm here with Father Emmanuel Flores from the Baguio Cathedral. As I've mentioned before in our prologue to this channel, we try to center on the activities that promote physical, emotional, and spiritual wellness. Who better to talk about spiritual wellness than my good friend, Father Flores. Father Flores, thank you so much for doing this. I really appreciate it.
Well, thank you very much also for inviting me, and it's an opportunity also to share things about wellness, spiritually, bodily, and all the things that we will be needing in order for us to keep our health up and for us to continue on with whatever activities that we ought to do, and most especially while putting it in spiritual matters or spiritual terms, so that we'll be able to do our mission here on earth.
Perfect. What would you define as spiritual wellness? What does that mean to you as a priest?
Well, spiritual wellness for me and for us is usually in relation to not simply of how we take care. Of course, it will always be of taking care of our bodies, taking care of our person. But when it comes to entering to spirituality, they always say it's a way of life. You know? But for us, in terms of spirituality, it's more of looking into our relationship. For me, crucial there, our spiritual life is geared towards our relationship with our God, you know, and the people around us, and to which how we interact with them. That's why it's always a tripod thing for us, like self, others, and God. And whenever we have a balance of all of these three, I could say that we are spiritually healthy, because somehow it's not a matter of my taking care of my own body. It's only my friends that I take care of, but I get to balance it also with the person who created us and the person that we don't get to see, but we know He's there and He's always guiding us and telling us how things are, and hopefully with that we get to have a balanced view of life. That's for me how spiritual health, how we can say we are spiritually
That's a really
healthy.
good definition. I like that.
Yes.
I remember one of the first sermons that I heard you give that had such a profound effect on me, and it almost brings tears to my eyes thinking about it. And you talked about home. Do you remember that? This is your home, and you need to feel at home. And that had such a profound effect on me, and has had an impact on me since that day. I'll never forget that. I'll never forget that sermon. But how can you help me or the people that are watching this as individuals? What path should they take towards spiritual wellness and helping each other? How do we do that? What does that look like to you?
Well, how do I somehow to put balance on these things? Well, let's go to some pointers first. When I said about home, eating at home, you get to see now that I'm stressing also relationship. I didn't simply say this is your house, this is where you stay, this is a beautiful place. But as we know, home is in reference to relationship again, family. And that sense of belongingness is very, very important. And actually in our world now, in our present modern times, we overly stress individuality. We overly stress that I should take care of myself, to a point that we forget that my individuality does not simply grow on its own. It grows all the more. It can grow on its own if you wish, and you could force it, actually. But you will lose something that is so dear to you, that meaning with around you. Actually, deep within us, there is a yearning to be with people, to be with someone. Not necessarily about marriage, no? But there is that yearning to be with, and that we cannot escape. But sadly, our world has somehow changed its perspective to a point that we have overly emphasized that you can do everything on your own. And actually, to a point of multitasking, right? Even to a point that we would like to be computers that we can combine everything or multitask everything, where in actually it's not becoming healthy. People realize I cannot do everything at the same time. I can just simply do things one at a time. And it makes it easier, it becomes easier when you know there are people around you that you could seek help and who could help you, who could guide you. And these are the things that we tend to forget. Look at right now, we are overly stressed because we have the wrong mentality of I can do everything on my own. I can do anything. On one hand, that is a certain truth on that. On the other hand, is this the only? You can see that not everything you can do, but things become lighter, become somehow happier actually, as you get to recognize people around. And that sense of belongingness again comes out. That makes it, things become relatively easy. And the same time as, even though they might be difficult, as you face life, take on activities, there is still that level of difficulty. But if you know that you have friends, you know that you have family, you know that you're in good company, you know, those difficulties becomes like, I know I have my friends with me. So it becomes, you become somewhat lighter in the way how you face things. Unlike people who fail to see that as if it's everything is up on me, the burden is all in me. You know, that's how stress can get you. That's how you become unhealthy. Yeah, that's how you become unhealthy. And look at what is happening now. You look into workspaces or companies. Haven't you not? But on one hand, there's a certain goodness now that people, companies are beginning to see the beauty of, hey, we should teamwork. We should look into how we can help each other. You know, this is a good consciousness that awareness that we're having. But as you can see, there is that aspect of sense of belongingness, that sense of home is so important. So that, in a way, whether the task is difficult or not, whether it has its level of suffering, but it becomes somehow lighter, and you can face it because you're at home.
That's a good way to put it.
You're at home, so it's something, and this helps you actually. So for example, my name, the task of the social action ministry is so big to look into all of these communities, all having their own needs.
We're going to deal with the Social
Later.
Action Committee in the second half of the interview.
Yeah.
I don't want to put words into your mouth, but please correct me if I'm wrong. I see today's society as very egocentric.
Sure.
And that, to me, is counterintuitive to spiritual wellness. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, it is. It is. Because spiritual wellness is not a matter of an individual. I think we committed a mistake on seeing spirituality as if you're just going to be one of the statues that's there is just alone there. But bear in mind, if I'm going to connect that to our Christian Catholic faith, we have communion of saints.
Yeah.
So there is communion of saints. Take note that as I grow in my faith, it should lead me to communion. Communion. If my faith does not lead me to communion, that is reaching out, that faith you can doubt. It's either you misunderstood our faith, or you just simply went on your own way and think that this is what God wills for you. But take note, the very prayer, if I'm going to go again to our Christian faith, Jesus' prayer that he says, I pray for them that they will be one with me, and will be one with us. You can see our faith in our Lord Jesus brings us to a communion with God and with each other, to a point that we treat each other as brothers and sisters. And with this, we become better. We do grow a lot more. Although, of course, there are certain, if you're going to go to personalities, there are defects. Yes, we will be faced with that. But how do we deal with our defects? Here again, we go back to spiritual wellness. And how's the person, if he sees that a certain personality is a concern, how do you do it? You kick him out? How do you help him become better? You reach out to him, help him realize, making once again have that sense of belonging. For example, I encountered a couple of cases wherein their personality was kind of strong. So they're kind of strong. So I was taken aback to a point that they were like demanding and quite aggressive in their ways. Which I took offense to it because somehow it was like, well, this is too much. Too much to bear. So what did I do? Following our Christian ways, go for them. Two of them, only the three of us, and I shared with them. I was kind of hurt when you said these things, and the way how you said it's kind of too strong, too aggressive, to a point that I don't know if we were challenging me, but I was hurt by it. And to their surprise, I we didn't mean anything like that. So we were so sorry. As you can see, with that, they were also open. And now, our relationship with each other became better. And then at least I don't have that ill feeling again because I was able to say it and things were corrected. We're getting along all the more. So you can see.
That's a great example.
Yeah, so wellness is not simply about, hey, I'm looking good and I'm smiling, but deep within me, I'm angry. So rather than allowing such anger or whatever judgment that I'm trying to create in my mind eat me up, I just simply, like a brother to brother, sister, brother to a sister, can we talk about something then? And after that, I don't feel heavy feeling anymore. So because at least we got along, we were in the same level, and things were fine. We were authentically smiling and conversing with each other.
That's a great story. That's a great way to end off. What I am going to ask you is one more question, just to whether I'm right or not. I go back to your concept of home and that sermon, and I look at spiritual wellness. You can't have one without the other. Would that be fair to say?
Yes, it is. Sadly, because our time tends to make it like an either or. Sometimes you can say and or, and it's a matter of looking at things. Although of course there will be realities that you cannot remove one. If you remove one, it would undermine. Not just like say the cross. Remove Jesus Christ from the cross becomes just simply a symbol.
Becomes irrelevant.
Become a symbol of death, a reminder of death. Put Christ there, become a symbol of love and resurrection. To which then, that also goes with what you said. Remove one becomes meaningless. You can either go to the extreme part. So they go hand in hand. So putting it another way, they complement each other.
Perfect. Thank you so much. We'll end the first half.
Oh, yeah?
Take a breather, and then we'll do the second half.
Okay.
Thank you, Lindsay.